And we're back. As I said in chat during break, I am going to be giving another shot at that decision because while we technically have 2 choices to make, Junpei has 4, and he's only taken 2 of those. Oh! It even has an exclamation point there now. Interesting. But Zijuet brings up a good point. Neither ally plus ally nor betray plus betray lead to someone getting killed.
Get bullied a lot?
Wait, why is this not letting me skip?
It's just... well, not many people wanted to be friends.
Oh! Something nifty happened. We've seen that happen before. I think that's the time, that is an indication that Carlos is taking over a previous body.
Is this before the AB game?
What? Okay...
Interesting.
should I keep going?
Yeah.
I always saw her sitting in a corner, curled up, hugging her knees, and all alone.
I decided I'd stay by her side to watch over and protect her if I could.
Huh?
Then one day, her beloved rabbits were killed by some stupid middle schoolers having fun. She went to their hutch, crying and apologizing over and over to them.
How do you know that? Did Akane tell you?
No.
Then why? So, gonna stay silent, huh? Fine. Guess there's no point talking about this. Let's just get these votes.
No, wait! Something's weird.
Hello, pot calling kettle.
Whenever I chose in the AB game, it was always the worst outcome.
What are you talking about?
Oh, she woke up early.
Carlos.
Goody. That makes things different. Not really, it's supposed to be Junpei and Carlos heading in either way, but still.
I think I understand. I believe that what you just did was shift, Carlos.
Shift?
Yep.
Space-time human internal fluctuating transfer. A phenomenon where one's mind crosses space and time.
Akane, is that?
The power we used a year ago? The ability to send and receive information through the morphogenetic field. It's a simpler version of this.
You're saying the me here right now came from a different history?
2 different
Well,
histories
your
at least.
consciousness, at least. Say you go back in time to when your parents met, using a car as a time machine. Know what movie I'm talking about?
Couldn't possibly
yeah,
think of what movie you're talking
High
about.
school protagonist almost gets it on with his own mother and tries to get his awkward dad to marry her. That's the basic plot, right?
Yes.
Actually,
the
that's only
story
the plot of the
revolves
second
around a
movie.
Boy. We'll call him M.
Really?
According to the plot, he's successful at getting his parents to marry. But history ends up changing slightly. Upon returning to his own time, his father's a famous science fiction writer, and he's rich.
Huh. I guess the hierarchy was
No, wait, that is the
switched
first
when
movie.
his dad punched the neighborhood bully.
But did you notice something odd about the movie? Just what happened to the M who lived in that fancy house?
Better than calling him Morty. Gotta avoid copyright,
How'd you
yeah.
mention it?
I don't think the M from that history appears in the movie at all.
Had to force myself not to talk about this when you mentioned it before. Good job, Yoshika.
The first type states that there is always only one history. Meaning, if someone changes the past, that previous past is subsequently erased. The other type is where multiple histories exist. This is the many worlds interpretation, one of the more widely believed hypotheses on multiverse theory. The world and universe split into branches as a result of one's decisions. It's a setup where each branch is able to exist in some form. Okay, so back to the movie. First, let's consider what happens.
Which
with a
movie was that
single
again?
path history.
I don't know.
In this case, do you know what M is doing back in his own time?
What he's doing?
Committing a form of murder.
Murder?
He murdered himself.
Think about it. The M who grew up in that fancy house, let's call him M2. M2 should have had a variety of amazing memories from his life. Maybe he met a really cute girl he liked, or was a winner of a contest. The possibilities are endless.
Yeah, the temporal mechanics of Back to
All
the
those
Future are
memories,
weird.
Every single one was overwritten when M came from another history.
Huh. But the history that disappeared was poor M's.
You're right, that's true. What was erased from existing in time was M's history. But the only memories that M retained.
Are those of when he was poor.
So, in effect, the life that M2 lived through was overwritten, all because of the actions that the protagonist M took to save his own. I'd say that's the same as killing someone, don't you think? Next is the multiverse hypothesis. In this situation, M2's life is never erased. Instead, a mystery remains. So, where did M2, the version who remembers being well off, up and disappear to?
Where he went.
This is what I think.
Well, if you
On
believe the
same
movie,
day
he
that
just slowly
protagonist M used the time
he just slowly
machine,
disappeared into nothing.
M2, for some reason, did the same as M and went back to the past. But then he did the exact opposite of M.
The opposite.
He stopped his dad from punching the bully.
So, when he returned to his own time, it was the world poor M had lived in.
Are you saying that they pretty much switched places?
It would keep everything consistent.
That's depressing.
Maybe clip through her Connie's clothes like her hair's doing right now. Yo, Skip, I didn't want to mention that.
Well, he ends up getting the bum end of the deal regardless of which scenario happens.
Damn, that's pretty unfair.
Yes, that's true.
But he gets to survive in one of them.
This is rather difficult to say, Carlos. Your case may be exactly the same.
What?
Your consciousness could have come from another history and taken over this body.
Yep, you just killed this
Exchange
history's
with
Carlos.
Carlos, who was here originally.
Thank you for the follow, Pixel Lord.
No. Another me is in the other history?
Ziduet, she wasn't really basing her timeline theory on a movie. She was just using Back to the Future as an example of a theory she already had. At least that's how I interpret it.
There's no use in getting upset. You simply need to accept that that's what shifting is.
But wait, Akane, how did you know that Carlos is able to shift?
He mentioned before that he knows which path has death at the end and which is safe. I just sort of knew, too.
An arsonist set fire to our house when I was 18. My parents didn't make it, though I was able to get my sister Maria out. But we didn't make a clean escape. Maria fell into some sort of coma. They first thought that she had carbon monoxide poisoning, but that wasn't what it was.
Reverie syndrome.
Ah yes, he explained this before.
Variety of moments flicker in and out of the mind, as if one was constantly dreaming. We believe this is what your sister has.
Maria is either receiving large amounts of information from the morphogenetic field, or her consciousness cannot stop its jumping between multiple histories.
Then she's like us.
Yes, though it's slightly different. In Maria's case, that power is running rampant within her. That is what the Reverie Syndrome really is.
What?
If a way can be found to control the ability, then she could recover from it.
Is that true? I see. That's good. So there's some hope for her.
Hey, Carlos. When you dove into the fire to save your sister, you were able to hear her voice, right?
Yeah.
She was communicating with you through the morphogenetic field, wasn't she?
Carlos, I'm here! I'm over here!
Maria! Maria, is that you? Just stay there! I'm coming to get you!
No matter how you look at it, there was no way her voice could reach me. But I realized exactly where she was, and I found her quickly. That was the first time. After that, I could hear victims crying out in the fires, and which way would lead to my death.
Oh, this ability we have is triggered by intense danger.
When we're threatened by a crisis, it's easier for us to access the field.
I get it. So that's what it was.
So, Carlos, Junpei, shall we shift?
Huh?
What?
There's really no reason to play the AB game. Well, as it stands right now, it's incredibly likely the both of you will decide to pick ally. But instead of going through that, it'd be better to shift to another history. It'll work! The three of us will definitely be able to do it! But only if we find our lives in danger.
Wait, what do you mean by danger?
Oh no. Yeah, we turned the power back on, didn't we?
Has detected an error in the program. Main call required to supply additional material.
God, it's really hard to hear that voice.
Disconnect the control room.
Hey, Akane?
You're really turning the reactor into a bomb?
I told you earlier, didn't I? Our lives have to be in danger for our shift ability to manifest.
But this is absolutely nuts. Even if we do manage to do this, the us who are from whatever history we switch with will end up...
Do you plan on dying here then?
Oh, right.
I forgot you were like that. One of those things Junpei learned about her that he wasn't too happy about.
Now, please evacuate now.
So, where do we need to jump to?
Well,
Please tell me you thought that through.
You didn't consider that part?
well, if we knew in advance, the effect of the threat would be lessened.
You're not affected by any of this at all, are you?
That's not true. Here, look, my heart's pounding so fast. Do you want to check it?
Not now!
2 minutes until detonation.
Hey, it's kind of getting down to the wire here.
Shit! Okay, we're just gonna have to go for it. Jump to the same history I am.
Okay, how?
History?
Which one?
Think! There's a history when we didn't get all ones on the dice rolls. The moment right after that.
What? Where we didn't get all ones? But we
Are you
died!
insane? We're just gonna get ourselves killed.
It's okay. I have a plan.
The hell kind of plan?
Detonation.
Fine.
All right. I trust you, Junpei.
This is weird as hell, but
Damn it!
fine.
Junpei, if we die, I'm gonna kill you.
Empty threat, but whatever.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Alright. Well, that did a lot. Let's go ahead and see if we can find that area. Oh, it just makes us go there. It doesn't say new because technically not new. Yep, a death path with something right after it. Interesting. I'm excited.
Wait, that one doesn't count.
Your hand slipped. That was it, right?
Yeah, what she said. You wouldn't mind a little do-over, right? Zero?
Okay, shift. Okay, shift. Here we go. Haha.
Did it work?
Yes, but now you're going to get shot.
Hurry, Junpei, what was your idea?
Yeah, right. First.
I really don't like this idea.
What the hell?
Carlos, put Akane in the fireplace.
Huh?
Just do it!
And when the shift is done, so begins the fun.
Akane, listen to me. Carlos and I are going to be your shield wall.
What?
What are you talking about?
The bullets shouldn't hit you if there are two bodies in front of you.
But if you do that, then you'll...
It's okay. Listen, Carlos and I will protect you and die.
The fuck?
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
We're gonna shift
Before
again.
we die, we just need to shift to another history.
Why are the
Once you hear
guns
all
letting us
the
to have this
X
discussion?
passes, you should follow right away.
The X passes?
In this history, 5 are already dead. 5's the only other one alive. That means 5 X passes will be revealed. If Carlos's and mine are added to that,
Then there'll be 7.
No!
Damn it, Junpei! What the hell is this plan?
It's brilliant.
you're going to help, right?
God damn it!
Please! Don't do this!
We can't go back now. This is the only way.
Where are we jumping?
To the history when we rolled the dice and they were all ones.
Okay, let's do this then. Let's protect Akane, no matter what.
I'm counting on you, Carlos.
No!
I'm counting on you to be a giant shield of meat. I mean, yeah, to be fair, he's a big shield of meat.
Now announcing the current casualties. Q Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D Team, Diana, Sigma. C Team, Carlos, Junpei. These 7 are now deceased. As a result,
All right,
7
ready to write them down.
X-passes will be revealed. I kill.
I kill Fool.
Moon, Fate, Save, Doll. That is all.
Doll. Alright, got them all written down. And once again, they really liked that covered in blood Akane model, didn't they? They really liked that model, and they were like, let's use it as often as possible. Oh, God.
You're horrible, Junpei. Well, I should go now.
But how is she shifting? She just forced herself to shift. Geronimo, I just got an achievement for that. Okay, well now it's forcing me to go over here. Right after Anthropic Principle. if we die, I'll kill you, Junpei. So maybe Junpei's head and all. That's one theory.
What in the world were you thinking?
Punch him!
What is your problem?
Punch him lots!
The three of us shifted just fine, so what's the big deal?
It's not okay.
We did get 7X passes at least.
Not you too, Carlos. I can't believe you.
Punch them both!
You always were like that, weren't you, Junpei? When we were in 6th grade, you faced those rabbit-killing middle school kids alone. There were probably other ways of handling it, but you rushed right in. Even the shifting. It's okay because it worked, but what if I was left behind there?
Well, I figured you could escape alone then, or something.
But that way of thinking is completely wrong. Being the sole survivor does not make me happy. There's no point in living once you lose the one you care about the most.
That sounded a
Akane.
lot like a confession. Good thing there's no chainsaw for here. That's why I said punch them, not dismember them. They do deserve to get punched a little bit.
Sorry. I never meant to ever cause you pain like that.
What's that?
Well, remember back in elementary school, your dream was to wear a ring on your left hand?
That's, Are you doing what I think you're doing?
What's the matter?
Junpei. Junpei. Thank you. Thank you so much. But you know this is my right hand, don't you?
Wait, what? Oh, you're right.
That was your left, you idiot.
It looked like the left from my side, so,
You are the most awkward motherfucker.
That's just like you, Junpei.
Well, we'll move it to the correct finger later. I'll do it officially after we escape from here.
I understand. So, until then, I'll leave an empty spot open. It's been put on reserve.
Thank God, after yesterday I needed something happy. Even if it came about in a pretty fucked up way. Okay. Oh, that really... that heals my poor, scarred heart.
Akane, do you remember the X passes for Junpei and me?
Yes. Normally, when someone shifts, they forget the memories from the last timeline. But I'm used to it. It's all there.
Let's practice.
So wait, hold on. Carlos and I remember what happened before, too.
That's true. We did go through all of VLR
I think
as part of the
memories were
point.
strengthened due to the resonance effect. Those with the ability to shift...
Okay, before we move on, part of the point of VLR was that they would cause a lot of shifts to happen, and the point was that the more times they shift, the more practice, quote-unquote, they got. Save and Doll were Carlos and Junpei's, yeah. I already figured that out because it was in the same order as the voices announced. Anyway, what was I going on? VLR was about getting practice doing the shifts, because after you've done enough practice doing them, quote-unquote, that means you shifted enough times, you start to retain more and more memories from the other timelines you shifted from. So this is strange, and it is important to bring this up, because the entirety of VLR was about trying to get this to
There are
work.
3 of us here, so...
But
VLR's old
wonder
Akane also had a
why.
ring on her right hand. I never
why
noticed,
3
Yoshikev.
shifters gathered in a place like this.
Doesn't really seem like a coincidence.
True. Even if we really are seeing more shifters in the world, the probability...
Wait, the numbers are increasing?
Interesting.
Mankind is about to face an unprecedented crisis. As it stands now, we'll lose 6 billion lives. I assume mankind has sensed that and is adapting. Even though it's, in reality, only a small portion. There's no way there are tens of thousands of shifters.
Then it's definitely on purpose. But we signed up for decom of our own free will. Wait a minute. But maybe we just think that. And in actuality...
We did exactly what Zero wanted?
It's highly possible.
Ah, damn! What is that bastard thinking?
Wasn't it because he needed us to shift?
Why would that be important?
It'll all be over once we get out of here anyway.
You're right.
We couldn't care less what Zero has planned at this point.
We need 6 X-Passes. We know 5 of them already, so 1 more. Akane, tell us one of the other X-Passes.
It's save.
Alright. What happens if I do this? Oops. It puts an error in? Really? I have to do save, or is it gonna give me an error? I knew it. I knew it.
Hey! What the hell?
It's not just the passwords. They have to actually have been activated.
Somehow?
That can't be.
Yeah, let's try the other one too.
Did already.
Akane!
It's Doll.
I was worried about this. That you wouldn't just need the passwords, that you actually needed the person to be dead.
What the?
No way.
But why?
X-passes are sent to their respective histories. X-passes from alternate timelines are not applicable.
Wow, just going right out and saying it, huh?
What?
No. Junpei.
Now this is hilarious. How perfect.
Trikey Cube. Damn you, Yushka.
Why did we even struggle through all of that just now? Those guns turned my body into Swiss cheese. And you're telling me that it was all for nothing? All we did was die in vain?
This is important. This is hugely important. It sucks for them, but it's good for us. What does this tell us? A lot. 1, obviously, Zero knows exactly how this time travel stuff works. He's not psychic. I'm guessing he can shift. Also, 2, something else that's very important for us. He specifically designed this so that shifting means you still cannot escape. Which means he needs us to shift, but he needs us to stay in this facility while we do it. That means whatever it is Zero has planned for us happens here. And is very, very important we stick around while still being able to shift. This is big.
So, just one person needs to die.
God damn it, Junpei.
Just one more person, and Akane and Carlos can...
Junpei, you.
Wait, Junpei!
Hey!
What the fuck? Hi, Q! Oh shit! RoboQ is on the loose!
You're...
Penalty?
You are charged with a rule violation.
Oh fuck!
That means you must be punished.
punished?
Time to exterminate.
Exterminate?
Isn't Q-Team super dead right now? Well, this kind of confirms my theory about Q being a robot.
Ah, damn it, he's so strong. Any more of those punches.
Jesus, kid!
What? How? How did I see QT? Doesn't matter. I gotta do something. If I die now, Junpei and Akane. Think. I gotta think. There must be a way. Some way to survive this situation. There has to be.
I believe that what you just did was shift, Carlos.
That's it! Shift! I could shift! There's no way I'm leaving Junpei and Akane behind. I'll come up with a plan in another history and jump right back. Where do I go? Which history should I jump?
That history where everybody on Carlos's team got to leave, but he stayed behind. He shifted into himself right before they were about to leave and said, "I'll save you, don't worry, I promised." This is it! This is the moment!
Damn it! I don't have time to think. Then...
Wow, this is so much information today! Oh man! Oh no, please no! This is after Carlos killed... No, fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Junpei, I'm sorry. I couldn't avenge you.
Akane?
Great! You get to shift into a version of yourself that just lost a hand.
Killed...
Boom! Shift time! Alright, look, this is awful and everything. It sucks. But what do you plan on doing? Carlos and Junpei really know how to pick them, huh? the histories to ship to? Yeah, they usually pick the worst.
Why is Akane...
Yeah, you kind of murder-axed her. In this timeline. So, you know... Go do the thing you were supposed to do. Please.
The history where Akane was killed. I killed her.
I don't think so, Kantiel.
I didn't kill her. The one who did was me from this history. This can't be kept like this. I need to do something at least.
Okay, but why are you picking that up?
The anesthetic worked somehow. The pain
Oh, did you get the anesthetic out of the watch?
Regardless, who was that kid? I have to figure out who he is somehow. Yeah, there's one more thing I need to do. That vision I saw, I have to tell Q-Team.
No, you don't understand. That didn't help. Oh, the door! The door! The door of destiny! That's what he meant.
Now then,
Of course.
left is figuring out who that kid is. He might have been the one who killed Junpei in this history.
Okay. The boy in the ring. Ooh, 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 ooh. I see an exclamation mark. Who killed Mira? I don't know. The Door of Truth. So after they get the I don't know, he's gonna get slipped the thing.
What the?
Gab.
This is so cool.
I think... I knew it!
What is it?
It's a note.
A note?
Search the family portrait.
Hey, where you going? Damn it.
Yeah, Yoshikev, I remember you guys mentioning that yesterday. That I could have just let the timer go to
Something special
0.
about this?
The note said to examine the family portrait.
Who is it from?
The air vent connects to Ward C, so I guess.
Carlos.
This
Who
picture
they
must
think
have something.
murdered Akane, which technically true.
Maybe this is a trap? He did
It was in
kill
self-defense.
Junpei Akane.
There's
Planning
something
to- I told you
Junpei
to
too.
hold on a minute.
Let go! Let go of me!
Dude, yeah, robot.
Whoa. The...
A door.
Oh, you weren't here,
It's a door.
Yoshikev? I could have sworn you were, my bad.
What's a door doing here?
But yeah, folks mentioned that yesterday. Twins' birthday.
No, it won't budge. Twins' birthday?
Huh?
Look, it's written right here.
The twins' birthday, huh? Okay, I'm lost. What's the big deal?
It's gotta be some kind of hint, I think.
For what?
Opening this door.
But it's totally blank. There's no input screen or confirmation device?
Yeah, no keyholes or buttons or switches either.
Hey! What are you doing?
I'm checking Mira's body.
Why?
Well, maybe she was holding onto a remote or something like that.
Wait! Let me do it. No, she didn't have anything.
Huh?
There's something on her nails.
It looks like skin and blood.
What's that doing there?
Well, it doesn't look like she has any external wounds. So that means,
This isn't Mira's blood and skin?
well, she must have struggled with someone before she died.
Killer should have scratches from Mira somewhere on their body.
Should I take my clothes off? But it's pretty strange.
What is?
Well, I thought up until now that Mira had been killed while she was asleep, after she'd been injected with the anesthetic. But if she put up a resistance,
Now it is time for you to sleep.
Zero!
When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes.
Ah, this was almost a completely useless timeline then.
Pleasant dreams.
Or was it? Did we find something new? I mean, except for that evidence that she was in a struggle. Ooh, new thing here. After the stranded pair. Yeah, it was JJ Mara.
Sigma. It's after 0230. I guess we're not gonna be injected with the drugs.
The game is over. There's no more reason to make us sleep.
Akane will come back. Right?
If she doesn't, then we'll be stuck here.
Sigma? Do you want to try again?
Try what?
Turning on the transporter.
It's supposed to only have power
It's
once every
pointless.
4 years, right?
We've tried a bunch of times already. We did everything we could, but it's still as dead as a doornail.
Once a transmutation
Oh,
has occurred,
4 years, 10 months.
it takes roughly
What's the difference?
6 months to recharge.
So, what should we do for now?
I checked out the counter at the bar. Seems like we're good on food for a while.
How long will it last?
With frugal eating, we'll have enough for 10 months.
That long?
Ooh.
I did say frugally, didn't I? My calculations are based on half a can a day.
You remembered to include Gab, right?
Yeah, as a source of food.
Of course. There's no way I could abandon him.
I mean, of course, we'll help feed him.
Let's rest for now. We'll figure things out when we wake up.
Though Gab looks kind of scrawny. I don't think he'd help you more than a day or two for food. Even if you were particularly frugal about it.
What is it?
A bomb.
Does something seem different about this now?
Like what?
I thought there were balls inside here.
Maybe it was your imagination?
Diana with balls on the mind, so lewd.
Eat.
I'm not hungry.
Just do it.
Aw, Gab gets to eat.
I knew you'd be in here.
I actually don't really like this room. But when I'm here, I feel like there's a chance I could remember.
Do you mean Phi?
How did you...
I feel the same. For some reason, I can see her face when I come here.
That's because this timeline she burned to death and made me cry.
Do you know what this is?
Hey, that's Phi's brooch. Why do you have it?
I don't know. It was in my pocket for some reason.
Come on, talk about your hair thing. I need to know what it's called. Come on, I have the notes right in front of me. Talk about the thing on the back of your head.
Phi's safe, right?
No, she's super dead. I cried about it.
I truly wish that's true.
God damn it! Talk about the thing on your head!
Please, open the door! Open it! Why are you doing this to us? You can hear me, can't you, Zero? I know you're hiding somewhere, just watching us. You could at least tell us why! Zero! Zero!
Can't tell you why, because if you ever learned how to shift, then you'd be able to figure it out in other timelines. And everything would be awful. But yeah, that sucks. It really sucks when you start losing hope in a situation like this. Oh, hey, it's the therapy room.
I wonder how long it's been now.
2 weeks.
You kept track?
I've been working the wall.
Now, for anybody who's thinking, wow, that's not much time at all, or anything like that, keep in mind, they have no sense of time except for their watches, which, honestly, I would probably be ignoring about now. So there's no day-night cycle that they can keep track of. And what do you think there is to do in there? There hasn't exactly been an entertainment room in all of the places, so... or at least not a very, well-stocked one. So cut them some slack. 2 weeks with only one other person to talk to in a completely isolated area will drive you a little bonkers.
It's so peaceful.
Really?
Does that sound weird? There's no war here. No violent murders, no rapes, no innocent children being abducted.
It's all going on in the outside world, though.
They do have a dog.
At least this way.
Hey, Nutella ice
You
cream.
don't have to know about it. That's why it's peaceful.
Ignorance
No
is
horrible
bliss.
Bosses, no annoying drama between coworkers. You don't have to worry about seeing how happy your friends are on social media. Like, I have a new boyfriend, or my child just turned 1.
God, I hate those
Look
people.
at all this amazing food I ate at this gorgeous restaurant.
All of you people that are happy on social media, fuck you.
Tired of seeing it. It's all just like this.
That's...
Do you know Maeterlinks, the blue bird?
Wait,
This is a music-
whoa, hold on, back up a second. How is she related to Phi? Because Phi had a symbol that looked just like a caged bird in VLR. The fuck? The fuck?
Fox using it as a motif.
Come on, Sigma. You make the connection.
Nothing.
Voice the connection.
So, what about it is the same?
I'm sorry, Luna.
In the
You're
end,
right, Nutella. Sorry. I meant Luna.
Unitil's home all along.
I'm so bad at
He
this.
traveled all across the world in search of it. This feels similar. I mean to say, happiness is closer than you think.
In this shelter?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Diana, but your interpretation is wrong. In the original work, the bluebird escapes the cage and flies away. Happiness will
Sorry
slip
about
through
that.
your
Other people in the
fingers
house.
the moment you believe you have it. It's implying that the process of dreaming is true happiness.
Well, you just ruined my dream then.
Thanks, Sigma.
Touché. Sorry.
But yeah, that's why he knows the interpretation, because he
You
gave that to
won't
Luna.
disappear. Will you? Sigma?
Not gonna eat it? Hey,
Okay.
what are you doing?
I'm sick of only eating this crap that tastes like dog food.
Diana.
We've been trapped in here for a month now. What in the world is Akane doing?
It's possible that she doesn't remember anything about it. I'm sure she still had the bracelet on when she left here. And if so, then There's a chance that Zero injected her again so she'd
No, that's not it. Akane betrayed us. She murdered Carlos and Junpei and abandoned us just to escape on her own. Maybe Carlos voted for Q-Team because she manipulated him into doing it.
You can tell she's at the end of her rope when
Diana,
she starts losing faith in people.
What's gotten into you all of a sudden? Half a month ago, you were happy, saying it was peaceful.
That was then. This is now.
Has something changed?
No! Nothing's changed. Not a single thing. That's why I'm annoyed. Yesterday, today, it's all the same. Same scenery, the same can. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Ugh. It's all Rebecca's fault. She was the head nurse.
Yeah, your friend. I remember her.
She was the one to suggest I join this experiment.
I'm not so sure you should be blaming her. You had another reason for signing up for the experiment, didn't you? You're single now, but Diana, you were married before, weren't you?
Yes. But why do you know that?
When you were married, your husband often resorted to beating you.
The fuck?
He was an alcoholic and recently unemployed. He screwed up at work, garnering a large debt, if I recall correctly. When the two of you dated, he came across as serious and kind, but no longer. He drank to his eyeballs, was always gambling, and would laugh while he kicked and punched you. For no reason. That was his true face. Of course you left him. But even after the divorce, he persisted in following you around. He'd ask you for money, sex, and if you said no, he beat you black and blue.
God damn, this is awful.
Stopped by the hospital cafeteria. You were having lunch with a coworker of yours. He showed up out of the blue, screaming his head off, and flipped the table. Every time he went off on you, he'd always end with, "I love you. I love you so much, Diana," and weep. His pain called out to you, and you'd always find yourself caving in. In order to cut all contact with him, you figured the only way it'd work would be to seclude yourself. That's when Rebecca brought it up. I heard about a job at an experiment facility called DECOM. So you...
Stop! Stop it! What is the meaning of this? Why do you know?
Would you believe me if I said I heard it from you?
We haven't seen that timeline yet. Also,
stop playing around.
This is something you should have probably broken to her a little more gently about the whole shifting thing. Also, Jesus fuck, Diana, damn. God, that sucks. That's a lot of liquor.
You should probably stop now.
Can't you leave me alone? Hey, what are you doing?
You're not acting like yourself.
You're the super weird one here.
To be fair, she's right.
It's been a whole month and a half. How can you be so calm about all this?
I have some experience.
He spent like 40 years doing the seclusion
Stop talking
thing.
your nonsense.
Like 30 to 40.
Give it back.
No.
I said give it back. Hey! Look what you did!
Hey, stop!
Oh, hey, whoa, that is not okay.
You're so silly. You thought I was serious? Like, I'd actually like that?
Diana, you're...
I can't take it
Of course not.
Then sleep with me. Come on, hurry! Oh, I see. You don't have the balls, coward! Then, how about... Won't you kill me? Please.
That's harsh, Godot. Jeez.
What are you saying?
I'd rather be killed by someone now than wait to die, wasting away in this...
Just cut it out! Wait! Where are you going?
To do something stupid, go stop her. Did Luna ever get wasted? She was a robot. She couldn't get wasted. So wait, if she were to somehow create a copy now that went to a different timeline, would that copy be drunk too? Don't worry, Natil, I already pointed out the obvious, because obviously Godot totally missed something like that.
It's all my fault. Forgive me, Diana. I could see how you felt. I knew you were crying out for help. But not once did I offer a hand. I couldn't. If we got too close, then I felt like something would shatter. You said the shelter was peaceful. That happiness could be found here. I knew you were putting on a brave face. In reality, the one who believed what you said was me. It's just like you said. I'm not brave. I'm a coward and a wimp. Deep down inside, I was scared of change. I didn't want to lose you. Like that time. Like that bluebird.
I'm so sorry, Sarah.
I was kind of thinking it was gonna go this direction, but I wasn't really basing my ship on her getting drunk one night. I'll be totally honest. Hi. Well, we're gonna go through the rest of that scene after a break. So get up, stretch, whatever you need to do to be able to keep watching comfortably, and I'll be right back. Yikes.